Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and if you caught my previous video, Battlefield 2042 is looking insanely good. It was officially revealed for the first time today, and it has Call of Duty fans wondering, just how is Activision going to respond to the hype surrounding this game? Well, it turns out in an article over on videogameschronicle.com, we may have received our first real glimpse into what Call of Duty 2021 is going to be all about. Now, keep in mind, before we go any further, none of this information has been confirmed, but rather these are just leaks and rumors that are coming in from credible sources. But if you guys have been following Call of Duty news for any significant amount of time, then you know that most of the time, leaks and rumors turn out to be true, or at the very least half true. It's been happening so much in recent years that a lot of us are starting to believe that this quote-unquote leaked information about Call of Duty is simply just another sneaky way for Activision to market to us. But regardless, I should put that disclaimer out here. This is leaked information. It's not yet confirmed, but chances are it's going to turn out to be true. So in the news report, which is linked in the description below this video, videogameschronicle.com claims that the previous rumors are true and that the next Call of Duty game is going to be Call of Duty World War II Vanguard. The game is going to be set in World War II, obviously. It's going to be developed by Sledgehammer Games. It's going to focus on both the European and the Pacific theaters, and the main plot of the game is going to be centered around the creation of modern Allied special forces. The report claims that the game is going to have your standard campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. Previous reports did suggest that Treyarch is actually helping Sledgehammer Games with the zombies for World War II Vanguard, which is very interesting. Perhaps the two games are going to be connected. That would be very interesting. Maybe a bit of a precursor to the events of Black Ops Cold War Zombies. We don't know. As of right now, it's all up in the air, but just something to think about. And they've also stated that Warzone is going to be integrated into World War II Vanguard at launch and replace Verdansk, which is actually pretty insane. I know this sounds pretty lofty, and again, we are talking about leaks and rumors here, so take everything with a pinch of salt, but the report is claiming that at the launch of Call of Duty World War II Vanguard, a brand new Pacific Theater themed map is going to be released for Warzone, and it's going to be even larger than Verdansk. The entire map is going to be set within World War II. It's going to have World War II themed vehicles and points of interest, and again, it's going to be even larger than Verdansk, which raises the question of whether or not player counts are also going to be increased to compensate for the map being so big. That's definitely a lot to take in, but it does sort of make sense given the recent 1980s revamp for Verdansk. A lot of players were disappointed that the map revamp didn't really revamp the map. It added a few new locations and started to blind everybody with its sun rays, but aside from that, it wasn't really the new map that everybody wanted. Well, if this report is to be believed, it makes sense for that revamp to actually happen, right? A small revamp like Verdansk 84 makes sense instead of releasing an entirely new map for Black Ops Cold War and then just a few months later release another entirely new map for World War II Vanguard. The report goes on to say that Call of Duty World War II Vanguard will be releasing in November, and it's been said that Battlefield 2042 is going to be releasing in October. So if you think about this for a second, Battlefield is going near future with their setting. Call of Duty reportedly is going back to World War II, and on top of that, a new Halo is coming out this year, which is obviously futuristic. So if you're a fan of first-person shooter games, everything's kind of aligning here when it comes to theme and when it comes to setting. So what a crazy holiday season this is going to be. For me personally, I am all for another World War II themed Call of Duty title. I have seen some pushback already online about the idea of them going back to World War II, but I don't really understand that. People say they're burnt out on that theme or they don't really care for that theme. Well, for me personally, and I guess for a lot of you out there as well, I mean, we've had 2 World War II themed Call of Duty games in the past 14 years. Now, just for comparison's sake here, we've also had 2 Cold War themed games in the past 14 years. And that's the same amount of World War II games we've had. Like, are we burnt out on the Cold War setting? We've had it twice. We had it in 2010, and we had it in 2020. But when it comes to World War II, we had it in 2008, and we had it in 2017. I'm not going back to the original Call of Duty games, because those games are so old, they predate Create Class, for crying out loud. So I don't really count those ones. We're talking about, like, modern age CODs. We've had 2 in the past 14 years with a World War II themed. And again, just for comparison's sake, we've had 3 or 4 times as many modern games games or futuristic games over that same time period. So I don't think we've had too much World War II. I think the crux of the situation is that people don't enjoy that theme as much, but to each their own, right? Everyone enjoys different things, and for me personally, I love the World War II setting. I think it's a very fun setting for a Call of Duty game. I love the history, I love the locations, I love the weapons, I love everything that Sledgehammer pretty much did with Call of Duty World War II, the original one that is. After the Divisions overhaul, that game got great, at least in my own personal opinion. I know a lot of people disagree, but I thought World War II, after that Divisions overhaul, was a top 5 COD of all time. And if we get something similar with World War II Vanguard, with a new map for Warzone, as well as Treyarch-inspired zombies, that sounds pretty awesome. That definitely sounds pretty awesome. And keep in mind, Call of Duty games are planned years and years in advance. It's not as if they decided this very year to say, you know what, we're going to make another World War II themed game. This has been planned for a long time. They basically settled in on this idea probably back when the original Call of Duty World War II came out. So I think it's kind of crazy how Battlefield's going near future, Call of Duty reportedly is going back to World War II, and then Halo's coming out, and like all the stars are aligning when it comes to these different settings. It's almost as if all these companies are working together. Maybe they are. Maybe there's some giant collusion going on here, but for me personally, this sounds pretty good. Everything we've heard so far about World War II Vanguard sounds good, but that's because I enjoyed the original Call of Duty World War II. Chances are the game is going to be pretty similar in terms of gameplay mechanics. Maybe they're going to go for a couple of different things here or there, but if I had to guess, it's going to feel like a more modernized version of Call of Duty World War II that we had back in 2017, and I'm excited for that. I'm stoked for that, because the game, in my opinion, once again, was a lot of fun. But as always, once again, we are talking about leaks, we are talking about rumors. Take everything you heard today with a pinch of salt, and as always, I will keep you guys posted and up to date with any news and information regarding this story. I have a feeling Activision is going to feel pressure from all the hype surrounding Battlefield 2042 to actually talk about their game this year. Right now, they're saying that what they're going to be doing is they're going to be basically skipping E3 this year, which is unfortunate, but they're going to be revealing slowly Call of Duty World War II Vanguard via Warzone. That is what they say here in the report, and I personally don't like that as a way of revealing the game. As somebody who doesn't actually play Warzone all that much, I don't like the fact that I have to play Warzone if I want to see the reveal for the game or watch, news articles and stuff like that. I would much rather watch a trailer. I would much rather watch a press conference. I'd like to read a blog post. I guess I'm more traditional in that sense as compared to just random things appearing in Verdansk that are going to be hinting towards World War II. I don't know. It could be cool. It could be cool. They are all in. I mean, if Activision is playing poker, they are all in. They put all their chips in on Warzone. They have like a bazillion studios all working only on Call of Duty now. So they're definitely going all in on this. And I have to wonder, is it going to pay off? Will Battlefield be able to put a dent in the Call of Duty machine? Is it going to cause Activision to rethink how they do certain things because they have more direct competition? I'm definitely interested in that topic. I'm going to be talking about that in another video here in the very near future, the whole kind of Battlefield versus Call of Duty thing. But for right now, I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, consider leaving it a like. Leave your thoughts and feedback on this entire situation down in the comment section below. Are you okay with a World War II themed Call of Duty game? Are you okay with them getting rid of Verdansk on day one of this next game and replacing it with a Pacific Theater World War II themed Battle Royale map? It's definitely a lot to take in, so leave your thoughts and feedback down below. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.